Hi everyone, and welcome to this overview video of all of the content we have on our different apps, different websites, and different iTunes podcast channels. This will be a short video giving you an overview of what's available very briefly and some sort of signpost guidelines in terms of what you need to watch depending on where you are in your preparation and the membership level you are in our programs. So let's start and keep it quite tight and focused, right? Before we do that, I think that the most important thing to remember here is that I think you need to maybe for a minute acknowledge and to some degree, I think, reward yourself for the fact that you actually are stepping forward, investing in yourself, and developing your capabilities. I mean, many people would have seen the website, would have seen the content, but you are one of the few who is actually taking the time to invest in the development. That's a big thing. Just to be at the point whereby you are considering that and doing that is a big step forward. So I think you deserve some kind of, acknowledgement for that, because it's quite a big step to move forward as you're developing yourself. It's easy to get caught up into daily activities and deadlines and say, well, I can't do this now. The fact that you're doing it is an important thing, and you should be acknowledged for that. So let's start with the website most people have seen. That is the firmsconsulting.com website. So the Firms Consulting website is the primary website for Firms Consulting. It's a simple website. Here you can download our apps. You can review our executive programs. You can go through our case interview material. You can go through our FC Insider material. And then the My Concierge part is the part of the website where you manage your account. Now, the thing to note about this website is that everything we've ever done, articles, podcasts, videos, and so on, we used to put it onto this website. And when we first started Firms Consulting, we didn't have that many videos, we didn't have that many podcasts, so it made sense to put all of those things, videos and podcasts, with our articles on this one website. But over time, Firms Consulting has grown and become larger. We've reached the point where the videos are the primary reason people visit our website along with our podcasts, and it didn't make sense to keep everything together. So if you want to visit Firms Consulting, you will find everything that Firms Consulting offers on the firmsconsulting.com website, with the exception of the content we make available for FC Insiders. And to be fair, the bulk of the content that Firms Consulting has, including the most advanced and sophisticated programs we have, are for FC Insiders, and they're not available on the firmsconsulting.com website. In fact, they're not available anywhere. They're not even in some locked corridor or locked section of the website. We just don't store them on this website. So if you are new to Firms Consulting, go here. Read all the articles. You can listen to the free podcasts. You can watch the free videos. You can even subscribe to our different programs that are not FC Insider and watch them here, right? So everyone starts on firmsconsulting.com, even FC Insiders, which is our loyalty program. So if you're a premium member for 6 months, 6 consecutive months, and good standing, that means you behave, follow our value system, and so on, we give you free access to the majority of our content, which sits on a separate website and a separate app, which I'll talk you through in a minute, right? So everyone starts here. Even FC Insiders, they must start here, subscribe on this website, view the material that we have here, and once they've been members long enough, we give them access to new content. Now, this is the strategytraining.com website. In a separate video, I'll talk you through how to use this website, what you can find here, and so on. In this video, I just want to show you that we have a separate website, and as you can see, it has quite a lot of content sitting behind it, right? You can see that there's these little locks in here which tells you it's locked unless you're an FC Insider, but the majority of our content sits on this website. And there's another video here which shows you how to use this website, so I'm not going to spend too much time. I just want to tell you that we have firmsconsulting.com where you will start. We have strategytraining.com, which you can use once you become an FC Insider. We also have apps. Strategy training, like the website strategytraining.com, this is the app of the website strategytraining.com. So everything on the strategytraining.com website, you find it on this app. We have an app for Roku, we have an app for Apple TV, an app for Android, and an app for the Apple operating system. Now, if you're wondering to yourself, do I need to watch firmsconsulting.com and strategytraining.com because they have separate content? The answer is no. If you are a Firms Consulting insider, all of the content, the important content that we want you to watch, that's on firmsconsulting.com, we have moved it to strategytraining.com. And this is a far more sophisticated website than firmsconsulting.com. This website mirrors much of the functionality of Netflix, which you can see in a separate video. Well, I can show you where the video is. You can watch this video, Guide to Using This Website, which shows you how to use the website, right? Everything on the strategytraining.com website is available on the Strategy Training app. You can download it, do whatever you want with it, and if you want to know how to use the app, we have a separate video called Guide to Using the Apps, right? Now, we also have other apps and other channels to access our content. We have the Strategy Skills app. Now, if you're wondering, okay, we've got the Strategy Training app, we've got the Strategy Skills app, which one should I focus on? Well, the Strategy Training app is the replacement for the Strategy Skills app. We will still keep the Strategy Skills app because, we've built it, it's there, we'll keep maintaining it, but you must and you should download the strategytraining.com app and start using that. The Strategy Skills app is an app that does not have as much functionality as strategytraining.com. Strategy Skills only had audio. There's no way to download content into your phone. There was no way to track your usage. There was no way to save videos. Much has changed in the strategytraining.com app. So download this app. Now, we have content in other parts of the internet as well. We have the Case Interview and Management Consulting podcast channel, which is the world's biggest and most popular podcast channel on consulting and case interviews. It is easily ranked in the top 10 in most countries in the world for case interviews. You can listen to it. Now, going forward, we are going to still update this iTunes channel, but there's going to be a delayed update. The latest episodes that will appear here will first appear in this app. And then after a few days or maybe weeks, it will then appear here. So we still will update this. We're not closing down this channel, but it's a delayed update. Then we have the Strategy Skills iTunes channel, where we take one major study and break it down in enormous detail. That study that we are breaking down in enormous detail is that study there, the Corporate Strategy and Transformation Study. And you may be asking yourself, well, Michael, what's the difference? Well, there's a big difference. The Strategy Skills podcast channel, which again is one of the top 10 career channels in the world in most countries, only provides a verbal overview and it gives you one perspective of the study. It cannot go into the detail that the videos go into. There's over 600 videos here and growing, right? It's one of the most popular strategy training studies we have. This channel simply provides an overview of that. It doesn't go into a lot of detail, but it allows you to follow a study and exposes you to new thinking we have on the study. So the channels don't duplicate each other. This Strategy Skills channel on iTunes, which covers this study here, is done at a high level with new content. But if you want to see much more detail on how to actually follow the study, you've got to follow it here. And finally, we have the Firms Consulting TV iTunes channel, which admittedly we've not updated recently or for a long time, but that will change. A lot of new content will be coming out onto this channel, and we will grow this channel. Now, the difference here is that Case Interview Preparation and Management Consulting is an audio channel. Strategy Skills is an audio channel on iTunes. And Firms Consulting TV is a video channel on iTunes. So that's an overview of where you can find our content. People start here. You subscribe to one of our subscription services, you use the content here. Once you've been a premium member for 6 consecutive months and in good standing, you get access to this channel, right? And this website and these set of apps, you get access together, has our most advanced content, and the majority of our content sits here. So that's what I want you to become comfortable thinking about and understanding it. We always recommend that if you get to FCA Insider status, honestly, then all you have to do is you need to be on this website, download this app, and if you want to listen to older podcast channels, you subscribe to this iTunes channel, but for the latest episodes on these iTunes channels, you go to this app. Now, in time, we will consolidate all of this and bring it under one roof. But that's a process, and we're going to get there. But I thought this little video will help you understand where we are going with all of that. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to post that. But I hope this gives you some sense of what we have to offer. I mean, we have a lot of content. There's over 2,000 videos that we have, and something like probably 800 audio podcast episodes, which is quite a substantial library, the largest library for case interviews and strategy, operations, and general consulting skills training in the world.